Hey, so I was telling people who are here live, we're going to work with eventually our hip series that uses the straps. If you've got a yoga strap or a scarf or a belt or something like that, bathrobe, tie would work, that kind of thing. And I would love to do the foot massage to help the nervous system. So if you've got foot lotion or oil or something like that would be awesome. Bolsters, any props you've got around, extra blankets, extra layers, sandbags, whatever you've got. All right, so let's just come to a seat that works for you to get settled and grounded first. So here we are. Wow, moving through the months, moving through the week. So we are on the final week of July already, 2025. So we ground here right into present time, right into this day. Put that on release somehow, just to give your body that pathway to begin clearing, just letting go of some of the energy we just don't need to hold. Take the power back, kind of empower yourself to clear, feed the earth really with that energy. Take some nice slow belly breaths. So shift gears from your day, soften the belly, expand to just bring it all in, all that new energy, nurture yourself, soak it up. And exhale slowly, let the belly soften back and clear it all out, all the way down to the bottom. Begin again, and filling in just a nice, slow, soft belly breath. Practice receiving a little more compassion and peace, love. And then let it float through you, staying open. Consciously bring your mind out of the past if it's replaying anything, if you're stuck back there. And consciously bring your mind back from the future that's not formed. Let's just be here for this time that you have carved out so you can take care of yourself, reset, restore, renew. One more breath, just aligning your body, your breath, your awareness right here. And we are in Leo season, so we've really been focusing on the third chakra space, which is our fire center, our sense of light and self and your courage and all of this kind of healthy sense of who you are. But as we know, every energy center can become unbalanced. And especially in the summer when it's really hot in lots of places where we are, it can burn too bright and it's impatient and it's angry and it's all of these expressions that are like, wow, out of control fire. But we can kind of dim it down if we need to find that perfect balance of fire. So we can work with our body also to help wring out and balance the excess, or kind of prime it up if we're feeling really low as far as like self-worth, that kind of thing, even depression, which is also easy to be in these days because it's just a heavy world. So again, finding that perfect sort of dimmer switch of fire and light right from our center, that third chakra space, Manipura. So take a few moments and just check in with yourself. Where do you feel like if there was a gauge on that third chakra, where would you fall? Would it be burning really bright? Too bright? Is it too low? Are we in a happy balance somewhere in between? Imagine breathing from it. One more big breath. And then keeping that space, your focus, let's do some seated cat stretches. So rounding into the back body and then opening into the front. Just kind of check in here. And then waking up, just draw big spirals around the spine, loosening up. Maybe you haven't done any twists today. How does it feel to move the body? Center. And let's go onto tabletop right away and have your bolster ready. We'll go into supported child's pose in just a moment. So let's do a few little check-in cat stretches. Inhaling up the front and exhaling down your back. And then find your bolster if you've got it, or a pile of blankets or pillows. And let's give ourselves a nice little timeout in child's pose. Arms at your sides or even wrapped around your legs, whatever feels good. You can even cover with another layer if you're feeling like you want some more support to just really go into that quiet, calm space. I will watch our time and I will cue you halfway through to change your head position if you would like to balance your neck. Of course, you can always move at any moment if you need to for your knees or your legs or something. Just breathe, opening the back, but be in that safe kind of turtle shell where you can just check in with yourself tonight. Change your head position if you'd like, resting on the other side. Close your eyes. Recenter your head and you can move the bolster. Slowly rise up back to table where you can open the legs just slowly one at a time, toes to the earth, and give it a stretch. And let's come on to your belly. Just take a really nice grounding pose. You can support your hands or head with your hands if you like. Turn the toes inward if that helps your hips settle, the front of the hips settle. And we'll take Makarasana for just one nice long minute here. Breathing into the earth, just feel that grounding support to let go, to feel calm, nurtured. Each breath goes maybe a little deeper, just let go. Take a few more breaths. Let's come into a little Sphinx pose, slowly rising up onto the elbows. Elbows and shoulders are stacked, the forearms are stacked, and it's just, we can straighten out the tops of your feet into the earth. Just enjoy it. Again, the low belly is grounded. We're still breathing into the earth, feeling that soothing support, but just a little opener for the front of the body, stretching a little more, letting their energy kind of rise up. Maybe just let your head rotate side to side. Just a gentle twist for the neck. And stay here. Sphinx is great. Or seal pose if you want to come up a little higher. Again, keeping the low belly grounded. You can engage the glutes, kind of stabilize there. Feel that nice stretch. Just breathe here. And lower down slowly back to our crocodile Makarasana. Again, toes angle in. 1 minute to rest. Taking a big breath. And slowly rise up. Let's come all the way back to table this time. Yogi's choice. You want some cat cows or some hip circles. All right, now grab your bolster. We're gonna work with lateral stretch. We haven't done this one in a while, but it's really nice to open up the sides of the body. So we'll start, doesn't matter which side, whatever you like first. Just kind of tuck your legs back. Again, maybe cover if you'd like. So rib cage as the support, arm on the ground, and your head gets to rest. You could also support it if you want on a blanket or pillow. And then for this side, if the shoulder feels good, you're going to take that arm up and connect the other hand. Or you can also roll the shoulder back, palm open, so the arm goes back. So it's still getting space. This has more stretch to it, but please listen to your body. We'll be here for one nice long minute, opening up the side. So kind of keep rolling open. You can close your eyes, but feel those top ribs face the sky. Lateral movement, really nice to kind of decompress some of the what gravity does to us and just life. Just breathe through the side body. And when you're ready, slowly rise up. Use your hands for support. And come back to neutral and maybe some seated cat stretches. See how the body wants to move before we get that other side. I'll switch. You can just change sides. And then reset yourself. Let the other side of the ribs land. Head maybe on your arm or a pillow. Tuck the legs back. You can see what feels good on this side. Up and over. Framing the body here. Framing the head. Feel the side ribs. Again, we're kind of rolling back a little bit. Opening up through, again, the side. Anchoring from the hips. Through the side. Those side ribs. Up into the arm. Moment to breathe. Take a slow rise up. And back to neutral and any counter movement that the spine love. All right. And now let's grab your foot lotion. Let's give the feet a little love. Sitting however is comfortable for you. Distribute the lotion. And then really give the feet a little love. Use the thumbs, use some good pressure all around the heel. Working with all those reflexology spaces. And then that soft arch space. Underneath the toes. And from the base of the heel, really press a nice strong line all the way up to each toe. Noticing the support. Or maybe the necessity. Your feet are sore or tender, they need a little massage. It's great, helping all the body systems and organs. You can use your knuckles and kind of roll through. And a great practice to put into your bedtime routine if you have problems sleeping or staying asleep. It really does help. You could wrap your feet up with just really soft cotton socks afterwards. See how well you sleep. Tuck them in. Same thing other side, noticing any differences. So again, you can always go back to that later in your evening or into your bedtime routine through the week or whenever you need it. Now that we've kind of worked the feet, let's go to Viparita. So up the wall, legs up the wall, and we'll really let that cooling effect happen in the feet and the ankles and legs. So choose your space, choose your props. I'm going to keep it really simple again tonight, just letting my hips be on the ground. And I am going to use just a nice folded blanket like that for my spine. So my head also has a soft place. So sitting sideways, wherever you are, and then let yourself roll up. We'll give ourselves 5 minutes here, which is really nice. So you can settle the low back, the pelvis, settle the back of the head, tuck the shoulder blades together a little bit in the back, let the front body open up. You're at the wall, so you can work your ankles, just gently flexing and extending the toes up and then towards your shins. And draw some circles, explore that nice range of motion all around. And just softly let those heels rest. I'm getting a gentle, more passive stretch for the hamstrings here. Just practice surrendering, letting go consciously. We don't have to hold on to everything. We can trust our journey. Feel the breath flowing through you. Resting, restoring, circulating the energy through you. Practice just being still, being quiet. I will watch our time. enjoy a few more breaths. And wiggle your feet again, just bring awareness to the feet, and then we'll slowly walk your feet down the wall. Choose a side, roll to your side and pause. Let everything shift. Don't move too quickly. Great. And then we'll rise up to a seat and just come to a seat and pause. No rush. Again, maybe a little movement for your spine. Great. And now let's make a V shape with your legs. Bolster, center, or any props that you'd like. Work a little more into the hamstrings and the hips. So whatever angle works best for your hips, doesn't have to be a huge V. But feel balanced in your pelvis. So anchor the left side and the right side in your tailbone. Take a big breath and just feel the back of the legs anchor into the earth and flex through your feet. Great. Inhale up through the center and exhale. Let's take a slow bow forward and down wherever you can go, letting your upper body just rest or be supported with props. And I will watch our time. Cool down the impatience. There's no place to get to. You are just where you are in this moment. A few more really conscious breaths. Where can you soften or lengthen without forcing? Just notice what this time has done for you. Slow journey back up. Pause. Right. I'm going to move the bolster. Tuck your left foot in. Keep your right leg out. If you want to, find your strap. We can use it seated here, looping it on the big toe mound across the bottom of the toes here. Shoulders relaxed, elbows kind of right at your sides. So let's take a deep breath and twist towards that long leg, and then we exhale and fold over it. Take a few nice big breaths. The strap is just an option if you want to. Just keep cinching as you go deeper into the stretch. So we feel that twist and the forward fold. Really helpful for, again, calming, cooling things down. One more big breath. Can we twist? Can we fold? And rise up, free the strap, and let's open up because it feels really nice. Ground the left hand behind you, and we'll go into that tripod shape, opening up. Great. And then down and switch legs. So again, with or without the strap, it just kind of helps keep our leg active and strong, keeping that foot flexed as we anchor the elbows. And inhale, twisting front body towards the long leg as you take your bow. Keeping the opposite leg, that bent knee side pressing down. Taking a deep breath in and let that go. And let the strap go if you've got it. Rise up, opening up the spine at the front body as we go into that tripod, counter twist or counter pose, grounding the leg, opening up. Great. Put yourself down. Great. Let's keep a hold of the strap. Let's roll onto your back and keep working into the hips a little more. So rolling down. Give the knees a little squeeze when you get there. Iron out the back, sacrum. And then keep your right knee in. Lower your left leg down. Let's loop that right foot and extend it up towards the ceiling. Anchoring the elbows at your sides. So equal action in your legs. One is straight up, one straight down onto the ground, but they're both strong. And it's just keeping the legs straight up. Exhale, curl head up towards your knee. So we're getting a stretch, but the leg is just in this nice right angle. Lower, let's do two more. Exhale to curl, lift. All right, let's do the series. Take it to the outside. So right hand holds, elbow anchored. Take that leg to the open side, wherever you can go without letting your left hip come off the ground. So anchor your heavy pelvis here down into the ground. Keep breathing. Listen to your body. Great. And then slowly lift, switch hands, not the leg yet. Right arm grounded out. Take that leg across into the big, this was the one I always feel, outer hip opener. Keep reaching through your heel. So activate the quads. We can keep straightening out through both legs. That's where we're gonna feel that big twist and the stretch. Great, core strong. Inhale back to the center. Let's balance that out one more time. Anchor both arms. Exhale, curl head towards your knee. Lower your head and then switch legs. So just take that opposite leg and then lower the right one down. Good, reset. This side's definitely tighter for me. Just check in with your body here. Hamstrings, how are they doing? You get a little space in your knees so we're not locked. Let those hamstrings get the stretch. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Two more. Great. And then left hand holds, right hand grounds that right hip and side of the pelvis. Take it to the outside. Again, the stronger the long leg on the ground is, probably the safer the other leg feels to open. So engage the long leg, glutes and quads. Anchor it onto the ground, onto the earth. Okay, then core strong to rise, switch hands. Left arm grounds, and then we take it across. Get that outer hip all the way down through your heel. One more big breath. What else can you bring out? Go into that twist or any of the sensations of this big hip stretch. IT band. Whew, sometimes I could stay there all day if it needs it. Whew. Then come back up and anchor once again right through the middle. Let's take that big exhale, curl. Lower your head, free the strap, and then let that leg go down to the earth slowly. Whew, and check in. And I always like the little banana curve pose on your back. So let's start with just a nice wide 5-pointed star pose on your back, pentacle. And then one more for the outer side of the body. Right heel crosses to left ankle. Let's keep the body on the ground, back body. As you curve through, take the hands up and above you towards the opposite kind of left corner of the room. And breathe through that whole crescent moon, banana shape. Breathe. One more breath. And open it up. Let there be space for everything to move and flow. Whew. And balance it out. Left side gets to hook over. Curve through. Connect. And breathe. One more big breath. Where can you maybe curve a little deeper? Enjoy the stretch. Open it all up. And let's bend the knees, bring the feet to the earth. And if you have a block or even your bolster or folded blanket, just something to put between your knees. I'm going to put it on this kind of narrow side. So just something to squeeze so the sacrum has some space. One more reclined twist. So scoop the hips right, knees come up and over, right arm stays grounded. And breathe here. One last chance to really twist, wring it all out. Unwind, center, hips to the left, knees come up and over, right angle to the other side, letting the left arm stay grounded. You can just notice this prop just helps keep space. It takes a lot of pressure off the sacrum or the low back or pelvis. All right. Slowly unwind. You can free the block, walk your feet wide, and windshield wiper the knees, the hips. And give yourself a little hug. Thank yourself for taking this time. And then we'll set up the final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Always options if you want to prop up your legs, maybe in this little gentle inversion, just giving a little circulation, or the opposite, as you know. And maybe some layers to cover with, eye pillows. Tuck yourself in. Shavasana, and I'll add a little Reiki tonight, a little extra energy support to relax. So close your eyes if you want. Settle in. It's most important that the back of the body just feels really neutral after all those different shapes we've moved through. Let it all settle. Integration time, which is really important. Just from all the movement of life and everything we're managing, all of our attention, just bring it all here. All the magic of the energy kind of swirling inside of you, moving into new spaces, taking the time to listen to what bubbles up. And we are still and quiet, listening to your intuition and your wisdom that's always there. Rest in peace. No more breaths. Clearing out anything else you'd like to release and just let it go. Bring awareness back into the space, into your body. If you have more time in your day, your evening, feel free to just keep resting. Ready to come back. I'll take a slow journey from stillness to the re-entry. Bring palms together or on your heart, just checking in with yourself. Notice how this practice affected you, how did it support you, hopefully, help calm you, help recenter, renew. Take a deep breath of peace, love, and healing, and let it ripple outward farther than this session. Feel again. Peace, love, and healing outward a little farther. And one more. Let this energy of peace, love, and healing blanket this planet. May all beings in all worlds be happy and free. Thank you so much for being a part of this evening. Namaste.